Hi Scorpio, Scottish Gypsy here to do your fortnightly tarot and oracle reading. I've been pre-shuffling. I've got 3 oracles today and a tarot deck, and the card that shot out said, let your fears dissolve, full moon in Cancer. So if you have been worrying about a situation or feeling fearful, the universe wants you to stop worrying. Choose faith, not fear. Let your fears dissolve. I don't know if this is about family or relationships because it is the full moon in Cancer energy. There could have been something also that recently ended, and perhaps you're nervous or apprehensive or fearful about your future or the decision that perhaps you've recently made. But we're going to get on with the reading and see what comes through. We'll start with the first oracle. Now, if you're new to this channel, a massive welcome. My name is Karen, and readings go up Scorpio every 2 weeks. Oh yes, some of you recently made a decision, and I think that's why let your fears dissolve. Because at the bottom of the deck, I've got self-reliance. Don't be afraid to fly solo. It is next to money, find a path to abundance. Some of you could have recently moved out of home. Some of you could have recently separated. Some of you could have recently chose to go out and work for yourself, or perhaps leave where you currently were. I fear the fear is around you now having to be in this self-reliance energy. Flying solo. Let's see. So let your fears dissolve, Scorpio. The universe, I really feel, wants you to embrace this feeling of self-reliance, independence, I'm hearing as well. One more. Okay, 2 cards are stuck together. It says, the first one says celebration. I mean, this is very, very pertinent with the period of Christmas and New Year's for those who celebrate it. They do want you to let go and have a bit of fun. So let your fears dissolve and let go and have some fun. Make time for friends, make time for family, go to those parties, say yes. Okay, Scorpio, have fun. Now, also, I've got this line showing up and it says competition. They want you to summon courage and self-confidence. And perhaps this is what you need to take into 2026. Believing in yourself, having faith in yourself. There could be a need for courage. You could be facing competition for contracts, competition at work, competition in love. I don't know, but they're saying stand up, okay? Believe in yourself and have courage and faith. Let's see, what else, please? Scorpio, we'll get one more. Now, don't forget, if you're a regular viewer, to watch your rising and your moon sign. That way you'll get a much more rounded view of what's going on. And you might find that one will be more relevant than the other. Okay, so at the moment, what the universe is saying, they want you to avoid illusion and they want you to embrace the truth. Perhaps there is some illusion in your life that you're needing to see the truth of. It's a general reading. It could be very different. It could be an issue around a friendship. It could be in love. It could be around work. It could be an inner truth within you. But avoid illusions and embrace the truth. The truth will set you free. Bottom of the deck, Scorpio, they want you to also express your sensuality. Now, this for me is the Empress energy in this particular deck. Very Venetian, so it's a good time for self-love, self-care, maybe for a new wardrobe, maybe for doing something different around the home. Maybe coming into Christmas, you'll be in that nurturing energy as well. Looking after people. Now, I forgot to mention the other card that came out in the pre-shuffle, it just came into my mind then, was be in service. So yes, I just feel like you're going to be really looking after the needs of others and being in service. Some of you, there could be charity work as well. Bottom of the deck, know your worth. New moon in Taurus. There could be a new job for many of you. Or a new business, like you're now self-employed or you've started your own business. They're saying know your worth. This feels like it's going to be the path to prosperity here for you. I can see career success in the future, but it's about connecting to your own independence, your own self-worth. Scorpio. It could be a new beginning with the Taurus, doesn't have to be. But certainly Taurian energy can talk about our material world as well. So there could be some sort of new job, new contract, new beginning. All right, they're pushing those cards out pretty strongly. Yeah, they're telling you to release your box and reflect on your priorities, Scorpio. Feels like the block potentially is on a priority in your life, or maybe something not having enough of a priority in your life, I'm feeling. They're wanting you to remove any blocks or release any blocks that are going to get in the way of you having the success that you desire. So definitely over Christmas, reflect on your priorities. Are you making enough time for the business, the career, your health, your wellness? Like, it's a good time to reassess your priorities overall. Do a bit of reflection. Have you got them right? Do you have good balance in your life, Scorpio? Because there is some sort of block that they're wanting you to release. Be proud of yourself. More Taurine energy. Last quarter moon in Taurus. Some of you could have a strong Taurus placement. For example, I'm a Taurus sun, Scorpio rising. That's why I tell you to check all three. They're saying be proud of yourself. A lot of you have had a really good career year, or money as well. I'm also picking up. Because Taurine energy is our sense of stability and security, our foundation. So definitely around career, business and money. You've got both of those cards today. They're saying be proud of yourself, all that you've achieved. I feel compelled to get you an extra. There is a fourth card that wants to come out. Take a breather. Last quarter moon in Cancer. Okay, so you've done well this year. The universe is going pat Scorpio on the back. And they're saying before 2026, take a breather, reflect on your priorities. I feel like they want you to reassess a little bit. The priorities in your life. Are you making enough time for all the right things, including relationships, including your health? So do a bit of a stock take over Christmas, and certainly have a bit of a break. Now, if you live in the southern hemisphere, for example, Sydney, it is the peak of summer. It's boiling. Zara, who's a Scorpio, my daughter, we're going to the beach tomorrow. So she will be taking a breather in the ocean with me. Okay, if you're in the northern hemisphere, perhaps you're going to a sauna, day spa, or you're just dining tools for the year and you're having a bit of a break, but I like it. Bottom of the deck, speak your world into being. First quarter moon in Gemini. Make sure that what you're speaking out comes from a place of a high vibration and intention. Remember, your words are like the magical spells that you put out into the universe, Scorpio. Okay, so make sure you choose your thoughts and your words carefully. What is it that you want as you're reassessing over Christmas and reflecting on your priorities and all that you've achieved and feeling that sense of pride? What next? What's the next dream? Because I feel like there is one, and the universe wants you to speak it out. Set your intentions for 2026. Let's work with the last oracle. Higher ground. Beautiful. We'll see why higher ground. I don't know if you've recently had to take the higher ground in a situation, or you're seeing a situation from, a higher perspective. Scorpio. Maybe over Christmas, we spend a lot of time with family and friends. It could be a situation where you take the higher ground. Scorpio. One more shuffle, please. Okay, once again, two cards stuck together. Laughter's been showing up a lot today. And I feel like the universe wants us over the Christmas period to spend time with family and friends and, have a bit of fun. You've got celebration and laughter coming through. I'm going to put them next to each other. There is also a card that says trust your own understanding. I don't know why you need to be reminded of that, but if it is your story, you're going to know, right? They're telling you what you believe to be true. Trust in that. Avoid illusions, remember. Embrace the truth. Trust your own understanding. Scorpio. Shift your energy. I feel you're needing to shift your energy to relax. And also make time for it. Because perhaps with reflect on your priorities and all that Taurine energy around your career success, I feel like they want you to down tools and have a break. Have more fun. Celebrate. Be with your friends and family and loved ones. Make time for laughter. Shift your energy. Lift your mood. Even as we approach the end of the year, they also want you to clear out the old. And this also has been coming out in the readings today. So use the time to clean your home, you know, like maybe make some changes around your home. Clear out the clutter in your wardrobes. All of those things are a fantastic thing to do at the end of the year and really do change the energy of your home. So clear out the old. I feel compelled to get another extra. Why are you getting all the extras today, Scorpio? Celebrate differences. Okay, so higher ground and celebrate differences. There could be a situation where you see life, or there could even be, say you're at the dinner table and you could have a really different view from someone. Yeah, I feel it's about choosing the higher ground and just knowing that we're not all the same and that we don't all think the same, live the same way. We all come from very different cultural backgrounds, belief systems. So it's just about enjoying that and celebrating that. So I feel like not getting triggered as well, potentially over Christmas. 8 of Cups. I don't know if some of you did leave a person, place, or situation in the recent past. I'm also feeling a solo journey. You know, see this person as alone in the dark. Okay, you did have Don't Be Afraid to Fly Solo. Let's see. Okay, Scorpio, we'll pull the first 3. If some of you have been single for a long time or alone for a long time, the universe is telling you to embrace this period. I feel like it's made you be more independent, stronger. One more, please. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the 2 of Wands. Pull the first card, Scorpio. Page of Cups, water energy. Scorpio. Libra energy, we've got the Justice showing up. One more, please. Scorpio. Death card, interesting. Yes, I do think that you might want to initiate a communication or express your emotion, or someone else does. Because Page of Cups can definitely be a communication. It could be a text message. It could be a gesture. It's coming from the heart. Page of Cups. It can connect to love, friendship. It can even be apologies. And when I see Justice with the Page of Cups, it's like, I feel like someone wants to set the record straight or to resolve a situation. Maybe there could be differences here, because the Death card can talk about endings. So there could have been an ending, could have been with a Libra. Doesn't have to be. But the Death card can talk about something coming to an end. There could be a conclusion to a situation here, because the Justice card talks about karma, consequences, balance. Yeah, you might be finding that you might be receiving an apology or a heart-based gesture from someone that perhaps you had issues with in the past. I feel their intention is to perhaps apologize because they want to do the right thing. Justice is, I'm doing the right thing. This is what I believe to be correct, to be right. 2 of Wands, there has been a period of thinking about it. 2 of Wands. Let's keep going. Death card is your major arcana as well. Scorpio. Feel like there's definitely positive change on the horizon. You know, the Death card at the end of the year, we're in the year of the snake, can talk about the shedding of an old skin. So perhaps you're coming to the end of the year ready to shed an old skin, clear out the old. Yeah, make way for the new. Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Scorpio. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could have a strong placement in one of those earth signs or be dealing with one. What's at the heartbeat today of Scorpio's reading? Page of Swords. Okay, so we've got 2 pages. Could be a conversation here. Now, sometimes it can represent children or people younger than you. Chariot. Cancerian energy. With the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Now, the Ace of Cups and the Page of Cups, this can obviously talk about the start of a new relationship, a new friendship. It can be healing, forgiveness, an apology. Either way, it's leading to the Ace of Cups, which is a happy heart, a grateful heart, a heart that's at peace. But 2 pages can certainly indicate a conversation between 2 people. There could be the relevance around a Libra with the Libra energy of justice and the Page of Swords. It could be Aquarius, Gemini is also showing up. You might also find that you are researching something here, Scorpio, and like there's you're inquisitive about something, or somebody is. They're watching, assessing a situation, or assessing a person. No, there could be travel on the horizon as well. The Chariot can talk about holidays, trips, interstate, overseas, all of that energy. Can talk about making a move, so even moving, relocation, all of those things. So some of you might be investigating that, researching that. There could be an opportunity for it. Perhaps the Queen of Pentacles is bringing that opportunity. For example, Zara, who is a Scorpio and I'm a Taurus, she's coming to Europe with me next year, and we are researching and planning that trip. Okay, so I'm just trying to give you examples of how these cards can resonate in your life. The Queen of Pentacles is someone with a lot of money, a lot of resources. So perhaps, you know, there is an opportunity here. It could even be work related for some. Let's get the last 3. Scorpio. So you've got 1, 2, 3 major arcana. You've got Justice, Death, and Chariot. One more, please. All right, Scorpio, 3 of Pentacles. Devil, interesting. Capricorn energy. You have got a lot of major arcana today, Scorpio. Now, I'm really already they're pulling me to the Release Your Blocks card. Absolutely, the devil energy can talk to the blocks in our life. The attachments to people, places, or situations that are holding us back, taking us out of alignment. 5 of Cups. Your block could be the past, Scorpio. Regret. Focused on the losses and not the opportunities. Let's see. Scorpio, Ace of Pentacles. As I say, opportunity. You can't make it up, can you, Scorpio? Wow. That is a lot of major arcana, okay? So when that shows up in reading, Scorpio, what that means is this is a significant period. This is a significant reading today. It talks about the big stuff in our life, not the day-to-day. This is like a lot going on in the Scorpio collective. I feel there is a block, whether it is around your mindset or your emotional space, I'd say. 5 of Cups is grief, sadness, loss, and it talks to the past. So whether or not you keep focusing on the past, focusing on some sort of loss in the past, you know, I feel like that's the block that you're needing to release, is the 5 of Cups. You know, because there is, Page of Cups is love, it's emotion, it's someone who cares. So whether or not there is an apology and you're needing to let go of what's happened in the past, open your heart up to forgiveness here, or resolving a situation. Because Justice says there is the opportunity for a positive outcome, a win-win outcome. Now, that when I see Justice and Ace of Pentacles, some of you are coming into 2026 with a contract of some kind. You know, this can be legal aspects to the Ace of Pentacles, whether it's a settlement, and a lump sum coming through. It can be a loan that gets approved and the money comes through. It can be a contract that you win. All of those things could be significant. The sale or the purchase, I'm seeing a vehicle, it could be a home. It definitely feels like maybe there is an opportunity with this Queen of Pentacles. It could even be a job offer. Perhaps they're the person offering it. It feels like this is your chance. The universe wants you to embrace the opportunity right before you. Because all aces represent opportunity. I mean, we can definitely miss opportunities. And you don't want this to be a missed opportunity. Even with the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck and the Justice, there is a path to mediation. There is a path to building bridges, mending fences. There could be working with another person with the Three of Pentacles as well. You've definitely got, yes, there is an ending or a door that's closing, but the universe wants you to focus not on the ending or focus not on the loss, but focus on the opportunity before you, and to release any blocks, any attachments, anything that could potentially steal this opportunity from you. So that is when I'm going to leave it. God bless you. Love and light.